The 99. The 99. The 99.
That one's still my favorite.
All right, time for the 9 at 9. Number 9, I had to go all the way to Finland to
You
find
did?
a really good rocking metal band. They're called the Temple Balls.
Oh, yeah, favorite kind of balls.
Yeah, and they were influenced by the U.S. hair metal bands of the 80s. Take a listen. Finns.
Old Temple Balls.
Yeah, you're probably wondering about the name Temple Balls.
You're darn right I am.
Well, when one of the band members was just a teenager, he was reading a book about the crazy metal bands in the U.S., and that phrase popped up. We can't confirm for sure, but Temple Balls probably refers to a high concentrate marijuana-like
boy.
hashish.
I want to make sure I let everybody know it's not to be confused with Temple of Balls, which is a totally different,
Right. That's
totally different
that's
thing.
a different thing. Yep. We are.
Number 8, you love your dog, but how much do you really love your dog?
All
It
right.
turns out a whole lot. According to a new study from sleep scientists, 1 in 4 adults prefer sharing their bed with their dog over their partner.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Women are more likely to let their pooch sleep with them. They say a dog sometimes makes them feel safer and more comforted than their partner does. You and your dog sleeping in the bed for a while, right? And
She would sometimes sleep at the foot of the bed, but I mean,
that's
never
nice.
in the
It's
bed, right?
never-
You just got the dog its own bed, though.
yeah, it's like you know, she rarely comes up there just, but, you know, is at the foot of the bed. She's not cuddling on the pillow.
Yeah.
And
Probably.
it's just kind of,
Yeah.
but now that she's not in there at all anymore, it's delightful. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah. I don't know what you were thinking.
Yeah.
either.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of
A lot of questions.
questions about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, well, we'll save those questions for
Yeah,
another
thanks,
time. We'll
Dan.
move on here. Number 7, there's pretty much a dating app for everyone these days, but if you've been on one of these apps recently, you may have noticed something that more people are putting it all out there. Translation, they don't want a monogamous relationship. But at least they're being honest about it, which is leaving a lot of daters to wonder, maybe more dating apps need to have filters for non-monogamous people. They can find someone who just wants to be, you know, faithful.
Yeah, somebody who wants to fool around, right, Dan?
I've never done the swiping thing. I've been in a relationship too long. But
Yeah.
a lot of
I
people
didn't even have
it's working out
texting
for
when
them.
I met my wife. Couldn't
You weren't even
imagine
texting?
how much easier it would be with social media.
Yeah.
You know?
Imagine.
Having to meet women the old-fashioned way, walking up to them in a bar,
Yeah,
Yeah.
having to think about, you know.
Yeah.
How
So I
you
met
doing? A lot
my
of
wife
pressure.
walked up to her
Different game.
in a late night establishment, the Dana Hotel.
Oh, tell us
oh
more.
yeah, what
Really did.
There
What
was
happened after that,
there used
Dan?
to be a nightclub at the top of it. I'm forgetting the name of it. It's something
That's
else
not
now.
important.
That's
Apogee.
yeah.
But we
Yeah.
were there with a mutual college friend. She was there at the
From
Bill's
Indiana,
birthday
of
party
course.
From Indiana.
Yeah.
And I
Gorgeous
was there-
campus,
It's a
Indiana.
gorgeous campus.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And I
He
was
said
there
that.
with some guys from Straight No Chaser.
Oh, really?
And
Wait,
a
is that a
mutual
band
friend-
you were in? You've
That
never
was the
mentioned
band,
that.
Did you
yeah.
guys all sing for her affection
We
and
did,
she chose
yeah.
you?
No,
It's like the
no.
American Idol of love.
No, she walked up, her friend walked up and said, "Hey, I want to introduce you to my friend." Right. I was like, I just happen to have my backup singers with me
Right.
right now.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
You did you sing for
I
her?
did not sing for her. No, I did not.
Would you marry her?
Like a
I did.
drink, Would you like a drink?
Yeah. But it wasn't the apps. It wasn't the apps
I
for
know.
social media. It was right there in person.
Attaboy.
Worked out.
Old
There you go.
fashioned.
So
Good
far.
for you.
So far.
Yeah. You were.
I'm
Yeah.
moving on to number 6 before you say anything else. All right, number 6. Here's another good story of a con man. Listen to this. James
Oh, boy.
Hogue
I love a good con.
got into Princeton by posing as a self-taught orphan.
Wow.
His true story is that he graduated from high school in Kansas in 1977, went to college in Texas and Wyoming without graduating. But when he was 25, he stole the identity of a deceased infant and enrolled in high school in Palo Alto, California at age 25, right? So he ran cross country there at this high school and destroyed the competition, probably because he was almost 10 years older than everyone, but he did not report to the scorer's table after the races, which aroused suspicion.
Yeah, it does.
The local paper dubbed the amazing runner Mystery Boy, and Hogue decided to skip town. So then he applied to Princeton with an alias and a story that he was a self-taught orphan who had lived outdoors in the Grand Canyon raising sheep and reading philosophy.
Well,
now see, this is why it's hard for the average kid to get into these schools, because he got in
but
to
to be
Princeton.
fair, I mean, you know, if you're letting a guy with a receding hairline in as a college freshman, that's on you.
Yeah.
He looks like somebody's dad.
Well, I'll finish.
Keep reading.
He got into Princeton, but he had to defer because he was in jail for stealing bikes. So when he got out of jail on parole, he used the financial aid that Princeton gave him to enroll. For 2 years, even ran the track team at Princeton, got into some exclusive clubs at Princeton, but a former classmate from his fake high school days in Palo Alto recognized him, called a reporter, and that was the end of it. He went to jail for all sorts of charges in 1993, but he never really stopped getting into trouble. He's been arrested for burglary and other things all through the 2000s and as recently as this January.
complicated.
Complicated, but wow.
You know who looks like an idiot in that thing? Princeton.
Yeah.
Right, they're supposed to be the smart ones.
Right.
And they got bamboozled by this guy.
Yeah.
Princeton. All of them.
Bunch of hacks.
Right.
in Princeton.
Yeah, at Harvard. Look, they got Lauren Jiggets.
Lauren Jiggets, what a
Bunch of
phony
hacks.
she is.
She's not any smarter than the rest of
Yeah,
us.
she's
I
working
think
here.
she is.
She got stuck here.
We're all the
That's
same.
not
We're all
smart.
sharing the same desk.
Yeah, you're right.
Think twice about all those places.
Anyway.
Yeah, time for number 5. Check out this late 19th century house in Troy, New York. A real slice of Americana. It's got 4 bedrooms, 9 ghosts, 2 baths,
9
and a
ghosts?
stunning front porch. Yeah, 9 ghosts. That's what the current owners claim. They say most of them are long deceased relatives of the Bell family, which is nice. Another one is a tenant who died mysteriously in the basement.
Oh, boy.
Which just kept permanently locked due to all the paranormal activity that takes place down there.
Nope.
It can all be yours, ghosts and all, for $444,000 and $444,444. And why that price? The number 444 is associated with guardian angels. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No.
No.
Where is this? It's all about location. Where is it again, Paul?
Troy, New York.
Troy,
Thank
New York.
you.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's the steal.
ghosts.
Yeah.
If
I'll
someone's
bet Bigfoot and the aliens come by too.
Is that accurate?
That was
You
a
think
good.
that's
That was
what I got?
hilarious.
That's good.
Yeah,
That was good.
but if someone told you straight out, you can't go in the basement because it's too creepy down there when they're selling it to you.
Yeah.
Are you
Red
buying
flag.
that house even if it's a great deal?
No, there may be
don't buy it.
plumbing problems. You got to see everything.
Right.
Yeah.
God knows what else is down there, right?
But the ghosts don't scare you, Paul.
I haven't had an interaction with one up to this point.
Yeah.
And so I don't have enough. Like if one does come, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Right
please
now,
do.
I'm
Keep
not
us
scared.
posted. All right. Number 4, we finally found a kayak for Robin.
Oh,
It's because it's motorized. It's from a company called Pack Motor.
Nope.
And when your arms get tired from all that paddling, all you got to do is reach for your trusty remote control and you can add a little extra thrust. Everybody loves a little extra thrust.
Yeah, sure you do.
You can even reach speeds up to 6 miles per hour.
6.
That's 6 miles. Pretty
Wow.
fast for a kayak.
Look at that.
Yeah, you're floored.
The price on this bad boy, $799.
Now, Robin,
But
you
can
were
you really-
poo-pooing it early on.
Well, kayaks in general scare me because my legs are trapped under the boat.
Okay.
You don't want to
And
capsize.
what if I flip over? I can't get my legs out quick enough. I'm done for.
Yeah, I'd pay a lot of money just to see the getting into and getting out of the kayak. I think that would be the most entertaining part.
Be a good one.
Yep.
Number 3, the number 1 Alabama football team went down on Saturday after last-second field goal by Texas A&M kicker Seth Small. Amazing moment, and the A&M student videographer named Cam Worthy got a cooler shot. Take a look here. Small's family was watching right there. And he got this video here of the family watching.
All right, let's kill the banner now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's his wife who was screaming there in the middle.
They married in college.
That's what I thought too, but they said he got married young.
Yeah, that's Texas.
Look at this. Tears of joy. The parents there on the left.
There she goes, a fence
Whoa,
jumper.
arrest her.
Yeah.
You can't be on the field like that.
Well, you
We
can.
gotta have rules.
When's the last time you were that excited
About anything?
about anything?
1992.
What was it, 92?
I think I got a Sega Genesis for Christmas morning, and I really lost my mind over that. But since then, it's been
Yeah.
a steady decline of
right.
just cynicism and jaded outlook on life.
Yeah.
What about you, Paul?
I can't even think of
I
what it
can't-
would have been that have ever been that excited. I can't.
You
I
didn't even
can't
react
either.
like that when your first kid was born.
No.
You're like, yeah, this is nice,
No.
but it's not
It was
that
nice,
kind of.
You gotta act like you've been there.
Yeah, and it wasn't all that great of an experience, right? It's your child. But
Yeah.
you're not like, yeah, I'm going to storm the field.
Yeah.
No, I saw it coming. We knew. For
Yeah.
months.
It's a slow
You had,
burn.
you
Yeah.
had preparation.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I'll keep thinking. There's bound to be something that got me fired up. All right, time for number 2. We want to applaud a photographer who was ahead of her time back in 1944. Before anyone was styling squirrels in drag, photographer Nina Lean arranged and shot these pictures for a Life magazine feature. And how about this? The squirrel's name is Tommy Tucker, and you can check out these pics at Daniel Cooney Fine Art Gallery in New York. But
Wow.
So it's a
look
male
at that,
squirrel,
right?
Is that?
Yeah,
It's a male
some
squirrel.
males
Look at that.
and squirrels
Great.
dressed as women.
Unreal.
Way ahead of
Isn't
their
that-
time.
Look how he's just standing up there, like
Yeah.
wanting to have a conversation.
Loves the
And
camera.
this one, I'm ready to do surgery. Like it's amazing. All these, isn't that?
That's
Yeah.
nice. All right, number 1, here's a funny story and a clip of Jim Morrison and the Doors. Back in 1967, Jim Morrison was, shall we say, not the most reliable guy. So the Doors were all set to perform on a TV show called Malibu U, hosted by Ricky Nelson. They brought in a big fire truck to be part of the set. The band was ready, cameras ready. Morrison never showed up. In those days, most performances were lip sync, so the guitarist, Robbie Krieger, got his brother Ronnie to do a Jim Morrison impersonation and perform with his back to the camera. The next day, they found Jim Morrison, and he recorded the front-facing parts, but had to borrow Ronnie's shirt. Check it out.
The hottest group going with Light My Fire, The Doors.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar
Oh, my gosh.
if I was to say to
Oh.
you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my
Well, that's pretty ingenious how they thought of that.
fire. Set the night on fire.
Your
The
face is
time to
backwards.
hesitate is through.
It's brilliant.
The time to
Well, it's the 9 to 9.
Yeah, it was fun.
try now, we can only live.
The 99.